And the American executive producer sat me and Ryan down in the morning before we started. And he basically said to Ryan, he's like, well, you need you to appear a little bit more sympathetic with the kids if they come out crying. He's like, yeah, no problem, got it. So we start, and this girl, and I had been talking to her before the audition. She came out of the room bawling. She ran straight into my arms because I was right there. And I just gave her a hug. Seacrest came over, ripped her out of my arms, put his arm around her, put her in front of the camera. Hey, what happened? Are you okay? And I went, what in the fuck is going on? And I looked, I could see the executive producer, and he just went. And I thought, this is just madness. So.
Well, in that situation, was that like a setup from the producer, or was it like Seacrest saying?
Taking the initiative, taking the note, be more sympathetic. Let's rip that girl out of Dunkelman's arms right now and put her in front of the camera. That's just, I don't know, man. It was, and like I said, this is the first week.
And yeah, I know, like, you're not that. Listen, it's your story. That's why I love what I do, because it's everyone's entitled, like, everyone has their story. Was it Ryan saying, this is great, sweetie, but next season, I have no interest in you being here. This is my dream. Like, was that happening?
Well, it was pretty apparent that he would rather be doing it alone. Look, again, it's not about bashing him. It's about telling honestly what happened so that the audience can kind of go along on this journey with me and experience these things that I went through and just decide, how would you have felt? What would you have done? And that's really all I tried to present. So, I mean, did you watch season 1?
Yeah, which is why I find it so interesting to talk to you, and I find this movie so interesting.
We started to just do really weird shit. Like, there was one show, we walk out, he just started running, and he just jumped. He leapt off of the stage. He almost landed on the judge's table. And I was like, where the hell is he going? And he just kept doing stuff like that. Anything he could do to draw focus. It was really weird. But that started very, very early. Now, there was one point, we read off a huge teleprompter, okay? And there was one live show where he decided not to read what he was supposed to read, what was on the teleprompter, which was a direct setup for either my joke or the information that I had to say 4 times. 4 times. And at one point, I just looked at him and he said, say something, Dunk. I said, what do you want me to say, Ryan? How about we'll be right back with more American Idol? We'll be right back with more American Idol. But you're going to say one fucking thing that's on a teleprompter tonight? When that show ended, my manager and my best friend who was there picked me up. They had to hold me back from going after him, and they threw me in an elevator just to get me away from him and away from everybody. Like that. Look, how would you feel if somebody is intentionally trying to fuck you up and make it look like you're screwing up on live television? So why? Why did that? I think I'm answering your question right there.
Yeah, you are. I mean, this is not American Idol. This is Game of Thrones.